Hi everyone. So today I'll be giving you the third lecture of the chapter solution. Okay. In my last both of the classes, in both of the videos, I have given you all about the solution introduction, and in the next class I have told you about the solubility of gases, that is actually basically the Henry's law. So now about the problems which I from related to the Henry's law, that we will do in some extra classes. Okay, I will provide you the videos also if you have any doubts and all. But today we will start a new topic. Okay, today's topic is vapor pressure, which is the third topic of your chapter, that is vapor pressure. This topic is important, not just the definition. About the definition I am telling, this topic is important because in your that about the Raoult's law and all, you will get entrance based questions also. In the board also you will get this type of questions. Okay, so please try to concentrate whatever I am telling and please note it down. Okay, so আজকে আমরা পড়বো vapor pressure. Before studying vapor pressure, everybody knows what is evaporation. ওকে, তো ইভাপোরেশন সবাই জানো, লিকুইড থেকে ভেপার ফেসে যখন যাবে দ্যাট প্রসেস ইজ নোন অ্যাজ ইভাপোরেশন। লিকুইড থেকে যখন ভেপারে যাবে দ্যাট ইজ নোন অ্যাজ ইভাপোরেশন, অ্যান্ড যখন ভেপার ফেস থেকে লিকুইডে আসবে দ্যাট প্রসেস ইজ নোন অ্যাজ কন্ডেনসেশন। ওকে, so এইটা যখন vapor pressure পড়বো we need evaporation. Let us see what happens. Suppose I am taking a container that is an open container. Okay, এটা খোলা container, this is an open container you can say, because you are observing only that there is no can and all, nothing above it. So open container. So open container এর মধ্যে suppose এখানে আমরা molecules আছে, there are some molecules are present at the surface and below it also present, that means in the bulk also some molecules are present. Suppose I am taking it as AAA, here also some molecules will be present. So what will happen, these are the surface molecules, and these will be the bulk molecules. মানে ভিতরে যেগুলো আছে that will be known as bulk molecules, and যেগুলো উপরে আছে that is known as surface molecules. তো surface molecules will always produce the vapor. Vapors যেগুলো produce হবে, যেগুলো ধোয়া ধোয়া produce হবে boil করার পরে, that is provided by the surface molecules, not by the bulk molecules. Okay, তো এগুলোর মধ্যে কি হবে, we need to talk about actually the intermolecular force of attraction. যদি তাদের মধ্যে যদি high intermolecular force of attraction হয়, then what will happen, they will not produce any vapor and all. Okay, so vapor phase এ যেতে সময় লাগবে, but যদি তোমার surface molecules এর মধ্যে কি হয়, vapor produce জলদি হয়, because তার মধ্যে intermolecular force of attraction যেটা আছে that is less. Okay, so surface molecules গুলাই কি করে, they will produce the vapor. Okay, now let us consider, and এখানে মধ্যে open container, why I am telling about open container and closed container. Open container এর মধ্যে কি হয়, the vapor that is being produced, it will escape. Vapor will escape. That the vapor that is being produced, it will escape. Okay, as it is open. But if we are considering closed container, যদি আমরা closed container যদি use করি, then what will happen, let's see that. Closed container যখন use করব, so suppose I am taking a container here that is closed. Okay, so it is closed. Closed container যখন use করব, same thing will happen, everything will be same, but now the vapor that is being produced, it will not escape, it will remain inside the container only. এখানে যেগুলো produce হবে vapors, it will not escape. Okay, vapors will not escape. So এখানের মধ্যে কি হবে, vapor গুলো escape হবে না যেহেতু বন্ধ আছে, so it will exert some pressure. তো যে প্রেসারটা exert করবে that is known as vapor pressure. Okay, So এখানের মধ্যে কি হয়, it is actually the vapor pressure is created by this vapor only, the vapor which is present above the surface of the liquid. So we can say the definition of vapor pressure as vapor pressure of a liquid at a particular temperature is the pressure which the liquid molecules in vapor phase, here the liquid molecules have been converted to vapor phase, in vapor phase at equilibrium. This is the condition of equilibrium where you can convert liquid to vapor phase and vapor to liquid at equilibrium exerted over the free surface of the liquid. This is the surface which is the free surface of the liquid where no liquid is present. So এখানের মধ্যে যে pressure exert করবে, the pressure that is being exerted over the free surface of the liquid, that is known as vapor pressure. So we can say that pressure exerted over the free surface of the liquid it is the pressure exerted over the free surface of the liquid by the liquid molecules. তো এটা কি হবে, যেটা যখন লিকুইড মলিকুলসটা ভেপার ফেজে যাবে, it is the pressure that is being exerted on the free surface of the liquid, okay, at equilibrium provided condition will be provided at some temperature. So এই pressure যেটা you can say next definition also, another way also we can say that vapor pressure of a liquid at a particular temperature is the pressure which the liquid molecules in vapor phase okay, we can say that in vapor phase exerted by the liquid molecules in vapor phase over the free surface of the liquid. So this is the definition of vapor pressure. Kintu now let me tell you one thing, vapor pressure does not depend on the shape of the container, whether it is round shape or whether it is spherical shape and all. It does not depend on the shape. It will just depend on that it should be a closed container such that the vapors will not escape. Okay, so please note it down. Now next, so vapor pressure শেষ হলো. Next, কোন কোন ফ্যাক্টরস এর উপরে ভেপার প্রেসার ডিপেন্ড করবে? নাম্বার 1 ইজ দ্য নেচার, ওকে, তো নেচারটা কি হতে লাগবে? নেচার হতে লাগবে যে ডিউ টু দ্য হাই ইন্টারমলিকুলার ফোর্স অফ অ্যাট্রাকশন, ইফ দ্য লিকুইড মলিকুলস আর হ্যাভিং হাই ইন্টারমলিকুলার ফোর্স অফ অ্যাট্রাকশন, then they will have less tendency to pass into the vapor phase. If the liquid molecules have high intermolecular force of attraction, then it will have less tendency to pass into vapor phase. So for here what will happen? The vapor phase jetei chai na, then vapor pressure will be less. So what will happen? Such liquids will have less vapor pressure and vapor pressure will be less and boiling point will be high. So this is the first factor that molecules এর মধ্যে যদি high intermolecular force of attraction থাকে, force of attraction যদি বেশি থাকে, তারা লিকুইড থেকে ভেপার ফেজে যেতে হলে they will have less tendency, they do not have the tendency, মানে তাদের যাওয়ার ইচ্ছা করবে না. But for that reason, but if they are having less intermolecular force of attraction, they will have higher tendency to pass into vapor phase. So such liquids, মানে such যে liquids high intermolecular force of attraction থাকে, they will have less vapor pressure and the boiling point is high. Okay, so boiling point will be high obviously because তাদেরকে যদি তুমি vapor phase এ convert করতে হয়, you will give some high boiling point, you will require some high temperature and all. So that is the reason that vapor pressure will be less for liquids having high intermolecular force of attraction. Okay, দেখে নাও সবাই তোমরা। Okay, next. Next is about the temperature. Okay, so যদি temperature বেশি হয় then the liquids will have higher tendency to pass into vapor phase. যদি temperature বেশি হয়, টেম্পারেচারটা বেশি হলে কি হবে, they will have higher tendency to pass into vapor phase and at that time what will happen, the vapor pressure will also be high. এটা থেকে আমরা বুঝতে পারলাম যে vapor pressure is directly proportional to temperature. Okay, যদি temperature বাড়ে vapor pressure ও বাড়বে. So we can say that if the temperature is high, if the temperature is high, then what will happen, vapor pressure ও বেশি হবে. Okay, we can draw a graph. Vapor pressure versus temperature. So it will be like this. You can see. Okay. So এরকম হবে vapor pressure আর temperature এর curve. So that is the reason that vapor pressure is directly proportional to temperature. Next, the third one is the presence of impurity. The third factor on which it depends, vapor pressure depends, is the presence of impurity. So যদি liquids এর মধ্যে non volatile কোনো impurity ঢুকে যায়, ওকে, volatile মানে কি, volatile মানে যাদের টেন্ডেন্সি আছে লিকুইড থেকে vapor phase এ যাওয়ার instantly, but non volatile means what, it will not have the tendency to pass into vapor phase. Okay, so যদি non volatile কোনো impurity এসে যায়, non volatile, if there is a presence of non volatile impurity in the liquid, then what will happen, the vapor pressure, due to, if there is a presence of non volatile impurity, then vapor pressure will decrease. We always know that impurity is not good. তো কোনো জিনিস বাজে যদি ঢুকে যায়, if there is any impurity and all, and that too non volatile impurity, then what will happen, the vapor pressure will decrease, vapor pressure কমে যাবে. So these are the three factors on which the vapor pressure depends. The number one was the nature, number two is the temperature, and the third one, that is the last one, is the presence of impurity. So that's all for the vapor pressure. Our next topic will be vapor pressure for two liquids. Okay, volatile liquids we can say. So that is actually the Raoult's law and all. Before that, I will need to tell you one thing, that যখন, suppose I am telling that volatile and non-volatile. Okay, volatile and non-volatile. So volatile হলো গিয়ে যেগুলো instantly convert হয়ে যায় liquid থেকে vapor phase এ. I am giving an example, some examples. Example, CH3OH methanol, ethanol, C2H5OH. So this will be converted into what? Directly converted into vapor phase. But non-volatile, we can say that non-volatile যাদের tendency থাকে না vapor phase এ যাওয়ার. I am giving an example, some examples, urea, sucrose, sugar, that means. So এগুলো কি হয়, that will be not converted into, directly converted into vapor phase. তারা vapor phase এ যেতে চায় না. So volatile and non-volatile দুটা different types of liquids থাকবে, volatile and non-volatile. Okay, So that is the thing, that what is meant by volatile and what is meant by non-volatile. Volatile হলো কি যেটা টেন্ডেন্সি থাকে জলদি যাওয়ার vapor phase এ, আর non-volatile হলো they will not have the tendency to go into the vapor phase. So next I will discuss with you all about the Raoult's law. Okay, so for Raoult's laws containing two volatile liquids, এখন আমরা পড়ব যে Raoult's lawটা দুটো volatile liquids এর জন্য কিভাবে হতে পারে. Okay, so now what happened in Raoult's law? First let us tell about what happening in the vapor pressure for two liquids. Okay, suppose I am containing two liquids, দুটো liquids A আর B আমরা ধরলাম. Okay, both are volatile, both are volatile liquids A and B, both are volatile. So suppose I am taking a vessel containing A, another vessel containing B. Okay, so this vessel comprises of the molecules of A. They will produce vapor and all. So এটা A এর জন্য, এটা হলো গিয়ে B এর জন্য. Okay, so this is liquid A, this is liquid A and this is liquid B. So what will happen, এই যেটা liquid A আছে এটা যখন আমরা বয়েল করব, when we will evaporate it, what will happen, it will produce some vapor and all. So that vapor, it will produce some vapor. So what will happen, এখানে যেটা আছে we can say it as P or B. So the pressure exerted here, it will be pure pressure exerted on the pure liquid A. Okay, so for that it is P naught A. আর এখানের মধ্যে যেটা প্রেসার এক্সার্ট হবে here, it will be pure pressure for B, only B, এখানের মধ্যে কোনো impurity ঢুকছে না. So that why we will write it as P naught B, where not implies that the solution is pure. Okay, যখন আমরা এই দুটো মিলাবো, liquid A and liquid B, both are volatile liquids, they are having individual pressure. So individual pressure P naught A for liquid A which is pure, and liquid B মানে যার যার নিজের নিজের একটা থাকবে, that is purely A, here purely A, here purely B, মানে এর মধ্যে কোনো B component নাই, B এর মধ্যে কোনো A component নাই. So যখন আমরা মিক্সচার করলাম, what will happen, A B দুটো আসবে, both the molecules of A and B will come. So এখানে যেটা vapor produce হবে, it will also have some pressure. Okay, so what Raoult told that the vapor pressure of each component in the solution is directly proportional to the mole fraction. We also got it this from the Henry's law also, that what they told that the vapor pressure, or you can say the partial pressure, is directly here about the Raoult's law. It is told that the partial vapor pressure is directly proportional to the mole fraction in the solution. Okay, এক একটা কম্পোনেন্টের এক একটা ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল যেটা মোল ফ্র্যাকশন হবে ওটার সঙ্গে ডিরেক্টলি প্রপোর্শনাল হবে, because you know that because pressure is directly proportional to mole fraction only because যত বেশি number of moles হবে, that we already got how it is directly proportional. So এখানের মধ্যে যেটা pressure exert হবে, will it be the pure one, will it be pure P naught A and P naught B? No, this will be having some different one, that is PA and PB. Okay, so individually যেটা ছিল যখন আমরা মিক্সচার করে নিলাম AB, liquid AB, it is a mixture of A and B. So এই যেটা component mixture form হবে, that solution will be having pressure as PA and PB, not P naught A and P naught B. Only because যখন আমরা মিক্সচার করি তার main solution, pure solution তো থাকলো না. So pure solution যেহেতু না, we cannot write it as P naught A and P naught B, we should write it as PA and PB, where it implies that PA is not pure A and PB is also not pure B, তার মধ্যে কোনো non volatile কিছু জিনিস আছে. Okay, some impurity is present, that's why they are not taken as P naught A and P naught B. So Raoult told that PA is directly proportional to X zeta A and PB is directly proportional to zeta B. This was proposed by Raoult, a chemist, French chemist. What he told that the definition from the Raoult's law states that in a solution comprising of two volatile liquids, the vapor pressure of each component in the solution is directly proportional to the mole fraction, where zeta n and zeta b are the mole fraction, is directly proportional to the mole fraction of the liquids in the solution. So this was the law that was proposed by Raoult. এটা হলো গিয়ে Raoult's law. Raoult only proposed that in a solution containing two volatile liquids, that is liquid A and liquid B, I am taking it as an example, when we mixture both, the vapor pressure of each component is directly proportional to the mole fraction. That মানে কি pressure বাড়বে যত বেশি number of moles এর solubility বাড়বে. So that is the thing that what Raoult's law has stated. Okay, so this was the law proposed by Raoult. Next, what will happen? Let us see. So we got what happened, volatile liquids A and B, we got as A or B are দুটা volatile liquids নিলাম. So according to Raoult law, P of A is directly proportional to zeta A and P of B is directly proportional to zeta B. Now we can write it as P of A is equals to K into zeta A. Okay, zeta A লিখতে পারবো. এখন if we are considering for pure A, যদি তোমার খালি A থাকে, there is no B component. Okay, যদি pure A হয়, then at that time what will happen, xc will be equals, zeta A will be equals to 1. তো pure এর মধ্যে খালি A component থাকে, তো B তো কিছু থাকবে না. That's why zeta A will be equals to 1 and zeta B will be equals to 0. Okay, so what we will write here, we can write here PA, from this equation we can write as P of A is equals to K into 1, because we are taking zeta A is equals to 1 for pure A. Next, as the solution is only comprising of pure liquid A, so what will happen, P of that A, that is not the solution one, only individual liquid volatile jeta A, so we can write it as P naught A is equals to K. From this we can say that P of A, if we put this K এর ভ্যালু যদি আমরা ফার্স্ট ইকুয়েশনের মধ্যে পুট করি, এই যেটা ইকুয়েশন নাম্বার 1, এটার মধ্যে যদি পুট করি, we will get P of A is equals to K এর জায়গাতে আমরা P naught A লিখতে পারবো. So P naught A zeta A. Similarly we can write P of B is equals to P naught B into zeta B. So from this we got, because এটাতে কি হবে, pure B থাকবে, A তো থাকবে না. So similarly we will find in this way that PB is equals to P naught B into zeta B. Now what we will do, we have to use Dalton's law. What happened in Dalton's law, in the solution যদি বানাতে হয়, at that time what we will do, partial pressure একটা solution যদি বানাতে হয়, দুটো liquid যদি add করে, তো total যেটা pressure হবে, that will be the sum of what, P of S we can say is equals to P of A plus P of B. We have to consider this because this we have got in your first year, that Dalton's law. So P total যেটা pressure পাবো, বা সলিউশনের যেটা total সলিউশনের যেটা pressure পাবো, that will be equals to the individual component এর যেটা pressure থাকবে. So P of S is equals to P of A plus P of B. Partial pressure of B, partial pressure of A. Next what we can do, that instead of P of S we can write P এর জায়গাতে আমরা লিখতে পারবো P naught A zeta A plus PB এর জায়গাতে আমরা লিখতে পারবো P naught B zeta B. লিখতে পারবো কিনা না, right or not? So we can write like this. We also know that one condition is there. এটা আমরা কন্ডিশনও জানি যে mole fraction of two components should always be equals to 1. zeta A মানে কি, n of A by number of moles of A divided by number of moles of A plus number of moles of B. Our zeta B ki holo? Zeta B is equals to number of moles of B divided by number of moles of A plus number of moles of B. Also we also know at the jinish amra jani je zeta of A, mole fraction of A plus mole fraction of B is equals to 1. We can prove this from here only. So if it is like this, then what will happen? P naught A zeta A er jagate amra likhte parbo zeta A er jagate 1 minus zeta B also we can write, or if we don't want to write, then we can do one thing. Here we can write, instead of zeta B we can write 1 minus zeta A. Yes or no? So we can write it from this equation only. So P naught A zeta A plus, we have to multiply it. This is basically maths only. So P naught B minus P naught B zeta A. So from this we can do, what we will do, zeta A we can take it as common. This one and this one we can take it as common. So zeta A is the common name. What will happen? PB naught plus zeta A, if we are taking common, then what will happen? PA naught minus PB naught and zeta A. It is the common name, PB naught is there. So this is the equation we can get, P total or P solution you can say. So this is the expression. এখন যদি আমরা গ্রাফ ড্র করতে চাই, now let us draw one graph, the graph of this Raoult's law. Okay, we can draw a graph. Let us draw a graph. We are considering that liquid B is more volatile than liquid A. আমরা consider করব যে liquid A B টা more volatile. দুটোই কিন্তু volatile, but A টা B টা বেশি volatile, considering B is more volatile than A. Liquid B is more volatile than A. Okay, we are considering this condition. So এটা যদি consider করি, suppose here I am taking the graph. Okay, so এখানের মধ্যে যদি আমি গ্রাফ নেই, suppose zeta A আর zeta B. So এদিক থেকে যদি আমি যদি ধরি purely A component, so zeta A should be 1 and zeta B is equals to 0. And এদিকে যদি আমরা consider করি purely B, so zeta A should be equals to 0 and zeta B should be equals to 1. এর মানে কি হচ্ছে, zeta A 1 থেকে 0 তে যাচ্ছে আর zeta B থেকে 0 থেকে 1 এ increase করছে. Please look at this graph. It is very very important. It's the concept you should know properly. Please look at this graph. Okay, so we are considering that zeta A is here 1. Okay, যদি তুমি এখানে 0 নাও, no problem, you should consider the other one as 0. zeta B ও এখানে consider করতে পারো, no problem. So আমি consider করছি zeta, here it is pure A, so zeta A is equals to 1 and here it is pure B, that's why zeta B is equals to 1. So এটা যদি consider করলাম, we have to draw the graph. So এখানে decrease হচ্ছে, 1 থেকে 0 তে যাচ্ছে, mole fraction of liquid component A is decreasing. So what we will do, we will draw the graph as like this. Okay, so এটার মধ্যে কি হবে, P of A, and it is increasing, so here I will write P naught A. This is the graph for what? This is the graph for A, because zeta A এখান থেকে এদিক থেকে এদিকে কি হচ্ছে, increase হচ্ছে, এদিক থেকে 0, so 0 to 1 it is increasing. Now next, so P of A we can write it as P naught A zeta A. Okay, next what we will do, that here it is what, zeta B is increasing from here to here, so we can draw the, and at the same time we are considering, আমরা consider করছি যে liquid B is more volatile, so what we will do, we will draw the graph as like this. Okay, so this will be for what, P naught B, we can write as PB is equals to P naught B zeta B. So এই দুটো আমরা গ্রাফ পেলাম, we are getting the graph as this. Now we will join this is the resultant one. Okay, the graph will be like this, slightly slanting. যদি আমরা কনসিডার করি দুটো সেম, we can draw, it will be a straight line. If we are considering one liquid P or B is more volatile, then the graph will be like this. If we are considering the liquid A is more volatile, then the graph will be this side, it will be increasing, it will be this side. Okay, so this will be what P of S solution is যেটা কার, so PA plus P. So আমি ভাবলাম যে তোমরা এটা বুঝলে, because how I have drawn the graph, please concentrate on this. If you require any more explanation, you just put it your confusion in the comment box and all. I will discuss with you all again. Okay, so I hope আমি এটা ভাবলাম যে তোমরা বুঝেছো. This is a very very important curve. Now let us do one thing. So zeta A আর zeta B হলো গিয়ে the mole fraction of the components in liquid phase. Okay, liquid A zeta A and zeta B holo giye zeta A and zeta B in liquid phase is mole fraction. Okay, now what will happen, vapor phase er moddhe ki hobe, vapor phase er moddhe what will happen, vapor phase er moddhe it will the mole fraction will be different. So I am considering the vapor phase er moddhe liquid component A er jeta hobe mole fraction, that will be pressure of A, vapor pressure of A divided by the total pressure. মানে solution এর যেটা pressure, the component which we are taking, that is what mole fraction. Here YA we are using because zeta A we have used in the liquid phase. The vapor phase এর জন্য তো তোমার mole fraction লাগবে, so mole fraction এর vapor phase এর জন্য mole fraction কে আমরা ডিনোট করছি YA দিয়ে. So YA is equals to partial pressure, or you can say vapor pressure of that liquid PA divided by the total pressure for liquid component A. Okay, for A, liquid A. আর B এর জন্য কি হবে, Y of B is equals to J component নিয়েছি, liquid component B নিয়েছি, that's why we will do pressure of vapor pressure of B divided by the total pressure for liquid component B. So please observe this carefully. This is very very important for your entrance purpose, also for your sums and all, everything, for everything. This type of sum related to this sums will be there, very very important. Please note it down and please understand whatever I have taught you today. Now next, in my next video I will give you the ideal and the non-ideal solution video on ideal and the non-ideal solution, special case of Henry's law. Can we say Raoult's law is a special case of Henry's law? Yes, we can say. So that I will provide in your next class. The sums related to Raoult's law also we will do in our next classes. If you have any doubts, you please ask me. If you have any confusion and all, please don't hesitate to ask me. Okay, so that's all for today. If you have liked my video, please subscribe it. That's all for today. Thank you.